Well, hello, my loves. Today we have an exciting work from home opportunity with eBay. I have multiple positions. I've got overnight positions. I've got part-time. I have some six-figure positions. And of course, I didn't forget about my stay-at-home moms. I have positions that are stay-at-home mom friendly that will train you as well as provide equipment. So we're definitely going to talk about the eBay opportunities, and we're going to talk about some of the bonus opportunities just in case eBay isn't the best fit for you. So let's go ahead and hop right into all of the fun. But first, I have to do my shout out. So let me shout out some people that have been making me proud lately, because Miss Octavia, she said, "Dear Jazzy, I'm so excited. And I wanted to tell you that I'd given up hope of finding a job being almost 50 years old, but I used your resume kit, and not only did I get a position with Rent the Runway this afternoon, but I've also been invited to interview with Walmart Work from Home for a higher position than what I applied for. And I got another interview for Spring Venture Group as a remote customer success agent all this afternoon. If anyone out there is feeling like they don't have a chance anymore or feel like giving up, I'm here to tell you, please have faith and keep positive. Thank you so, so much." Octavia, this was the best news I'd seen all day, because the fact that you're like, listen, I'm almost 50 and I got 3 different jobs that are like in reach now. She got a job offer and then another interview and then another interview on top of that. This goes to show you that the whole age discrimination thing that a lot of people think is keeping them from getting a job, it's not it, okay? Maybe it's a resume that you're not filling out properly with the proper hot words, or perhaps you are not doing very well in the interviews. But I want to tell you that your age is not going to keep you from getting a job if you believe in yourself and if you actually go out and apply for these jobs. So I love that you're almost 50 and that you've got multiple opportunities coming your way. We're proud of you and we're excited for you. So let us know which job you ultimately choose. Okay, Octavia, congratulations to you. And then Miss Nikki said, "Jazzy Mac, I got an official offer from Valvoline. I found the job on Glassdoor. I kept applying because you always said keep going, and I negotiated my salary. I got the job. Keep doing what you are doing." Congratulations to you, Nikki. As I've said many times before, you shouldn't just be looking at the jobs that I post. You should be casting your net wide. You should be going to Glassdoor, to LinkedIn, to everywhere. If you need to use the resume templates to get you started, that's great, but you should still be venturing outside of just what I post. So congratulations to you. Valvoline is just one of the most well-known companies out there, like in the oil industry. But in addition to that, they've also got great benefits and they pay very, very well. So I'm proud of you for negotiating your salary and for getting such an amazing job at an amazing company. Congratulations to you. And then Miss K said, "Jazzy, it's finally my turn. I used one of your templates to apply for a position with a fintech company, and I'm happy to report I got the job. I start next month. And the best part is my newborn baby will get to stay home with me." Thank you so much for all you do. First, congratulations on the newborn baby, and then congratulations on the job, because I know it can be stressful finding a job like when you just had a baby. So to secure employment when you've got a new baby that you can keep at home with you is just amazing. We're so freaking excited for you, Kay. Congratulations, congratulations. And then Miss Stephanie said, "Hi, Jazzy. Your channel is amazing. I've found so many great opportunities, and I'm scheduled for an interview with Sedgwick as a senior disability clinical specialist. I'm a social worker and will be completing my master's, so I'm keeping my options open. However, your channel has really helped me find out so many different avenues I can pursue." Stephanie, I love it. I love when you all are like, "Hey, I have experience in this, but I didn't even realize that I was able to apply for different types of roles." So we are keeping our fingers crossed for you. I know that you're going to get the job because, listen, social work goes like hand in hand with like clinical work. So we're just really, really excited for you, Stephanie. So congratulations to you. And then Joy said, "Hey, my sister sent me here because you you got her a job with eBay. So that's kind of like why I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just do another video on eBay. So congratulations to your sister. I hope that you are going to be the next success story, Joy. So stay tuned. And then this one is my favorite for today from Cassie, who said, thank you for everything you do for us. I landed a conditional job offer from Southwest today for the customer service and support role. I used your helpful tips on prepping for the interview and polishing up my resume. I start training in August. Thanks again. Listen, I'm so freaking excited for you. Congratulations to you. Getting that job from Southwest is going to change your life. Let me just say that. So I'm super duper proud of you. I cannot wait to hear how your training goes. I know you're going to love it. There's so many benefits, so many growth opportunities, and just so many opportunities to expand who you are and the types of things that you're interested in and have skill sets in. So we're extremely proud of you. When I show you guys videos like the Southwest video, I'm not just showing it to you. I'm putting the opportunities in front of you, and I need you to jump on these opportunities. Okay. They never just hire for one person. They're always hiring, usually, and sometimes they hire for hundreds of people. So please, please, please go out, apply for these jobs and start putting yourself out there. Okay. So congratulations to all of you wonderful people. I'm so excited for you all. Before we hop into this eBay opportunity, I did want to remind you all of some of the part-time opportunities that are still available. Sedgwick is one of those companies where people have been getting hired like crazy. They've got full-time roles available. At one point, they had some part-time opportunities available. I'm not sure if the part-time is still out there, but they do still have positions for first, second, as well as the evening third shift. So if you need to do something overnight, you totally can do it. And as I've said in previous videos, Sedgwick requires no prior experience. So if you've not worked in the last 10 years, or if this would be your very first job, you should still be applying for these jobs because they don't require you to have any prior experience. They will train you. I think the training's 12 or 14 weeks, something like that. I can't remember, but it is a very detailed, lengthy training. Yes, the training is paid. Yes, they provide equipment for you. And this is just a great opportunity. So got the resume templates for this job as well, if you need them, down below in the description box. And make sure that you apply ASAP because I don't know how long these jobs are going to last. Now, in a previous video, just a reminder, we talked about Rody, a UPS company, which had a customer support specialist role that is still available. Okay. And then they also had a social media engagement specialist role, which is still available. So all of you Facebook and Twitter stalkers out there, this job is perfect for you because you've got plenty of experience in that. So make sure you go and apply for these jobs. UPS has great benefits. They've also got things like tuition and student loan repayment. So if you've got those student loans, that alone in itself is just a big deal that a company is going to help you pay off your student loans. And of course, if you're proficient in Spanish, you're bilingual, make sure you apply because this job also pays you a little bit extra for being bilingual if you are bilingual. But just to let you know, the job is still out here. As I've said before, I don't know how long this job is going to be out here. So you may want to go ahead and hop on it right now. So in addition to this, another reminder, a lot of you missed out on the Delta position the last time I posted it. Now, we just saw somebody that got hired with Southwest, and y'all have seen my previous videos of all the people that I got hired with Delta. Don't be the person that misses out on the opportunity that says, you know what, I'm going to wait until later in this week when I get some downtime on my lunch break. I'm going to apply then because the job won't be there then. So just putting it out here that Delta's the remote work from home job for the Elite Service Associate, which is pretty much like working in the reservations department, helping people book their vacations. This job is still available. Now, if you want to work for Delta and fly free and your family, your mom, your dad, your kids, your spouse, all flies free, then this is totally for you. And no, you do not have to live in North Dakota because all of the training is going to be done virtually from your home. Okay. So just wanted to make sure you all were aware of that. Now, another job that you all have been asking me about is for recruiters. We have finally found a recruiting position that allows for not only just remote, but full-time and part-time candidates. So if you were looking for a recruiting role, whether that was like working as a senior recruiter, working as a job sorcerer, a recruiting coordinator, all of those types of jobs, you're going to be able to do that within this particular position. So yes, I have a resume template for this available as well. But what is great is, of course, we all know what it means to be a recruiter and to work with candidates in the ATS and all that good stuff. But the pay for this job is actually really, really good. If you live in Colorado or all those other states around Colorado, it goes up to $29 per hour. If you're someone that lives in a place like New York City, it goes up to $32 per hour based on your experience and, of course, your geographical location. So they also, in certain cases, will offer you sometimes they offer a sign-on bonus. Sometimes they may offer stock in the company, which is additional free money. So no, you don't have to live in Colorado or New York. Marriott is international. Okay. As it says, Marriott International. But yeah, Marriott is like a company that hires in all 50 states as well as outside of those regions. So make sure you are applying for this job if you are interested. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to hop back over here to eBay, because with eBay, you all have been saying you wanted to see like some 6-figure roles. A bunch of you asked me about 6-figure roles. So I want to show you those jobs. Okay. So let's talk about some of the jobs that eBay has available. So the first job we're going to look at is a legal operations specialist or analyst, depending on what level they bring you in as. So a lot of you get very, very intimidated by certain words in the job role. You'll see a word like legal, and the first thing you say is, I don't have a law degree, so I can't do that job. Or you say, I don't have a JD, I can't do that job. When really you're not doing the job of an attorney. You're probably just like, you're in this particular position, you're more so going to work like under the legal department, but you're not like working as the attorney. So I want you to start shaping your mindset to at least read through the job description before you just like disqualify yourself. Because let me tell you up front, this is more of a data analyst job, like a data entry job. This is not like legal, anything totally legal. This is more of entering data, handling billing and payments, things of that nature. So it says you're going to be the vendor point of contact for the legal department. What this means is that you're going to be responsible for doing things like collecting payments for services and providing reports to different partners. So, of course, the legal department is going to do a bunch of services and they're going to bill clients for those services. You're the person that ultimately will take payment for that. So if you've got any sort of billing experience, a lot of you have worked in call centers where you've taken payments over the phone, things of that nature. This is going to be similar to what that is. Okay. Invoice processing. We all know what invoices are. We all know how to process invoices. We know how to file those invoices away. Again, this is going to be more of a kind of data entry sort of position. All right. And then it says you're going to answer law firm and vendor questions regarding invoices and payments. Again, heavy billing. Okay. A lot of you have that billing experience. This is going to be right up your avenue. Okay. And then you may have to look at some reasons why a bill was rejected, or you may have to do some coordination of some e-bills, things of that nature, sending people electronic bills. So again, very much data entry centric role is what we're seeing right now. You may have to manage the timekeeping assignment. What that means is if someone is saying that they're billing you for 2 hours of work that's, some attorney did, you want to make sure that the 2 hours of work matches what they've actually submitted. So again, if you know how to read Excel documents, or if you know how to do any type of auditing, this is for you. So most of what's in here, we see that word billing again. This job is going to be heavily like an admin role, okay? Like a billing administration role, okay? It's going to be very heavy in that. We see the word billing once again, okay? So I just wanted to go through this job description with you a little bit because a lot of people will see the word legal and they will automatically disqualify themselves for a really high paying job when you've already got these skill sets as far as doing billing, doing auditing, reviewing reports. You've got that experience already. So you don't need a bachelor's degree. It's just saying have some work experience, which we've already gone through what that looks like. You don't necessarily need to know legal terminology, but I just want to give you like a little insight that a lot of you already know legal terminology. A lot of you know what HIPAA means already. A lot of you know what secure file transfers are already. A lot of you know what it means to do something pro bono, right? So like you don't need to be like a legal eagle, but I don't want words like this to scare you away from jobs, okay? Invoicing, payments, there are those buzzwords again. Like a lot of you have already done this stuff. You've got Microsoft Word and Excel experience. You know what those things are. You know how to use them. You use them every single day. Here's some Excel experience with formulas. A lot of you use Excel formulas. Some of you have experience with pivot tables and formatting. If you don't, I just want to remind you that this job trains, okay? eBay is not going to let you just come in and do it the way that you want to do it, okay? You're still going to have to go through their training. So that's the good part about it. If you don't have all of these skills, you can still apply for the job because they're still going to train you, okay? So what I want to emphasize is for this job, it pays a minimum of $73,000 per year. That's like, I don't know, $36, $37 per hour minimum, up to $114,000, which now you're getting into like the $55, $56 an hour range. Like that is phenomenal to be like this glorified data entry clerk or this administrative clerk. Like that is a lot of money for someone that probably worked in a call center taking billing payments doing this same exact job. But instead of making $15 an hour, you're making like $40 or $50 per hour, right? Like this is a very high paying job for someone to be like the person that's responsible for sending out invoices. So y'all better jump on this job. Okay. I'm just saying the templates, all that stuff, it's already done for you. So again, this is not going to be a legal job. This is more of an operations data admin job. Okay. It's not even really data admin. It's more like a billing administration job with a little bit of like data entry involved in it. So make sure you are applying for this job ASAP because it's not going to be out here for very long. Now, a bunch of people have been commenting saying, Jazzy, do you have anything related to project management, project coordination? And the answer is, yes, I do. Here it is. So what is a program manager? Well, a program manager is someone who manages projects, basically. Project managers manage one project at a time, whereas a program manager is going to manage 2 or 3 projects at a time. So that's what a program is. A program is made up of a bunch of projects. That's just the fancy way that people like to say that. So as a program manager, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to act as a leader and owner of your program by setting a strategy for short and long-term success. You may do some things related to influencing, negotiating, or unblocking any key decisions that need to be made in order for a project to run smoothly, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You don't need to have a bachelor's degree to work in project or program manager. When I worked in tech, nobody had a bachelor's degree. Like I was the only one that actually had a bachelor's degree that worked on the project management team. Everybody else like strictly just had experience, and it didn't make a difference. Like we all had lots of strengths and, areas that we were just really, really good at. So when you work in project management, you work across a team of people. So you don't have to know everything. That's the best part about working in project management. So if you've ever gotten like a Lean Six Sigma certification, those are like process improvement certifications, or anything about like SLDC, any type of agile stuff where you are having to like adapt and, apply those types of principles. That's going to be great, especially in a project management role. So even if you've not worked as a project manager, if you've done any type of software support, product management, you've done like product support, you've probably had to learn some of the principles of Lean or Six Sigma, right? So anything that you have related to engineering, design, product sales, operations experience, even delivering products. Like if you've worked in logistics for like a UPS company or a FedEx company that's related to products and delivery of those products, that's something that you can also use as part of your background if you are applying for this job. So make sure you're putting yourself out there. You shouldn't just be applying for jobs that you're like, oh, I meet every requirement. Listen, if you meet 3 or 4 of the requirements, that's good enough, okay? Because everything else they're going to train you on. Now, how much does this job pay? Ooh, wait, this job starts at $126,000 per year. Imagine going from working in UPS as a logistics manager. Let's say you like manage the delivery drivers, or you were, like a coordinator of some sort, and you did some project management at UPS. Imagine going from that to making $126,000 up to $187,000 per year. And that's just your base pay. That doesn't include the bonus pay. It doesn't include the stock that they're going to give you. It doesn't include any of that. Like, this is where you want to be at as far as the salary goes. That is a huge, huge salary. And yes, they hire in California and New York as well. So I have the templates available for this. And I also wanted to mention, like, they also hire in places outside of the US. A lot of people think that eBay is just like US centric. eBay is a global company. It's an international company. So if you don't live in the US, you can definitely go and look here where it says jobs by location. It shows you that they've got jobs in North America, in Europe, in the Middle East, in Asia Pacific. So there are just so many opportunities and places that you can work when it comes to eBay. Like, you can go and work for Italy or Israel, China, India. I get a lot of questions about India specifically. So here you go. But yeah, so let me know which one of those positions you ultimately apply for. I am rooting for you all, and I am so freaking excited that you all are getting these jobs. You're venturing out of your comfort zone. You're growing. You're clapping for other people. You're like wishing people good luck, and you're putting all that good energy out, and all that good energy is being returned to you. So I am so excited for you all. Let me know if you have any questions. And until the next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.